Okay, so that's much more comfortable for me, so I think I'll be able to focus. I recently watched The Fall of the Cabal, which is something I recommend. I mean, I'm not gonna recommend it, excuse me. I did recommend it yesterday, and since yesterday, I have a whole new perspective on recommending things. I thought that was a very factual. I'm not a political person, and what's going on right now, guys, is not a political thing. And I'm only ever wanting to be of service to everyone. I want us all to win. If I send you something, it's out of love. If you and I are having a misunderstanding or the inevitable things that do happen in life, trust, you will know. My dad used to say, you'll always know where you stand with Ashley. It cracks me up when people are like, are you mad at me? I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't say anything about anyone that I haven't already said to their face or wouldn't if they were right in front of me. That's been a rule. I mean, I wouldn't say but I don't even do that. I was gonna say a friend of mine and I don't even do much anymore. I have minimized my circle and I trust myself, and I'm starting to see all this stuff, and I don't know, I feel like I'm growing up finally. Maybe that's why my neck is like this. So yesterday I watched The Fall of Cabal. I saw it, and I've researched everything, every picture, every statement, every piece of paper is verified as of yesterday. Facebook, YouTube keeps taking it down, so I would watch it while it's still a possibility. I don't watch a lot of TV. I haven't owned a TV in a really long time. I'm not political. I personally don't think Biden's gonna make it to November or whenever the fuck they're gonna do the election. But
I deserve to be fulfilled.
if I'm talking to you on the phone, if you're someone that I talk to or text or message with, please know anything. The frequency, the currency, the only currency as of today, I wrote a whole manifesto. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't write a whole manifesto, but I'm on it. But I also said I would do a video, so I had to do a video, even though I'll admit it, I didn't really feel like it. So let me just get this done. It'll probably be the most watched video because it'll be the shortest. Basically, my only intention is to, I only accept love. I only accept and give support anything positive. I also decided I'm going to be the uniter. I was kind of having anxiety about with this whole planet changing into whatever it's going to evolve into. What is my role? What should I do? How do I stay safe? How do I keep the people that I love safe? How do I be of service to the most people possible? And it came to me today, you know what we don't have? We don't have uniters. So I would like to offer an idea, the uniters. So we're going to unite people. That is going to mean nothing except everybody's going to agree that we're not going to be slaves under 40 fucking weirdos, okay? That's it. I don't care what the fuck anybody does. I don't care if you... No dogs, no kids. A couple other rules we'll go over. But I'm going to set my intention to bring as many good intentioned people together, not having get-togethers, but I mean connecting in the ways we're connecting now, emails and whatever. I've done one. I went to one Zoom AA meeting. I'm not active in AA now, but I bowed down to AA. And if you ever need any, I was for a while, and I love the 12-step programs, and I know a lot of people in them. So if anybody has any questions, please message me. I'm always happy to be of service to AA. How did AA come up? Oh yeah, that's the only Zoom thing that I did, an open AA meeting that I went to. I was like, I just made my, I was kind of cool. I made my screen. You can make your screen San Francisco and not clean up your background. Anyway, so I sent this thing to like my friends. First of all, I sent like the wrong link first. It was like some crazy Bush speech. My friends were like, Ash. And I was like, what? Thinking that I sent this Fall of the Cabal. And all of my senses, and I was like, oh shit. All of my senses felt it was factual. You can tell the woman wants Trump to win. I don't think, like I said, we've got another option. There's a lot of stuff I know. I was born and raised, I think I did a video before this and I turned it off, and then I actually made myself do another one. So anyway, I was born in DC. There's just things consciously and subconsciously I know that are very true about that film. And it doesn't make me mad at anyone. I don't own your kink in private or public, whatever. Just don't hurt other people. Don't fuck other people over. Don't hurt children, and don't hurt animals. It's really not that hard, I feel like. I'm not political. And if I was, I don't even give advice. So the fact that two of like my closest, sweetest, most like very, 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 I don't think I've even gotten one argument in 18 years with one of them. Just had like really adverse reactions, and like the fact that it made them question me. I know that the world, we're all kind of a little on edge, but also we have to remember, and I felt such a cool like growth spurt out of this. Anybody that's talking to us, communicating with us, if it gets to a level that's not baseline, you know, they're speaking to us in the tone, I'm speaking to you in the tone that I have a relationship with myself. And that's like with just really rigorous honesty and like curiosity and love always. And like, you know, I'll always reiterate, this is like something that I felt my dad nudging me to do, this YouTube thing, just talking about healing, and it's evolving. And I started in the quarantine, like I was doing like yoga videos, and I throw those in because I think they're like aesthetically pleasing, kind of fun. But I don't think anyone was like doing my classes that way, you know what I mean? And I'm not a technology person, so this is what happened. So anyway, I just felt, I cried for like 4 hours because I felt so like, it's the classic, like the road to hell is paved to good intentions thing. But for me, the worst thing possible would be to cause someone else, to be the source of someone else's, oh fuck. My neck can fuck itself right now. I love you, I mean it. It's like, sorry, it's a bit annoying. So the Uniter, I'm going to be ironing out the details of that new position. They work with the empaths and the starseeds or whatever. The spiritual gangsters, as one of my favorite teachers, Osho, coined. Well, first he called himself spiritual bad boy, but that was a little bit weird, I think, especially back then. I built both of my studios on his principles. So yeah, the spiritual gangsters, like the, the survivors. I get that one of them like doesn't like have like, like people that have experienced trauma have kind of I think are going to play a different sort of role in all this. But I was able to just be patient and be like, because she's like, well, like, why would you say, spreading conspiracy theories is like, isn't very spiritual. And it was like so shocking because of the person it was coming from. Some of my PTSD stuff kicked in because I felt I was in a safe place, and then her voice going in that direction made me feel like I was ungrounded. You know what I mean? Or like, it was almost like if, I'm trying to think, like, you know, you just find out like you're on the Truman Show. No, that's like an analogy, but I was just like, so I was, she goes, I don't know where she's going. I don't mean to make a thing like that. I love her and it's fine. But there's something that I know about that Abramovich bitch that a lot of other people know that she probably doesn't. She goes, I don't know what she's doing with this Abramovich girl, where she could be going with it. I know very well she has a published book on cooking fucking bodies that a lot of people I know, like, were, anyway. So speaking from ignorance is something that I can't have. Like, I felt empowered to make like boundaries. I'm not gonna defend myself anymore. I'm gonna work on economy of words. I'm not going to offer so much, or at least have a second, or I'm gonna give it to myself first. You know what I mean? Like, I get so excited and I get fucked for it. Like, this one thing is a perfect example. And it's still, I don't understand how it doesn't make sense. It goes, I don't know, it's something, but fucking statistics, like if 99% of the people don't, something, whatever. And I don't go into Facebook often, or Twitter, by the way. Like, I just like pop on, you know? And Instagram is like my storage for my pictures. So, real talk. And Twitter is a storage for my music. It used to be, but I've been sort of dipping in there and finding things interesting. Dipping out. Oh shit! I just painted my nails, but I think we're good. The moral of the story is, I'm only gonna accept. Oh, I was able to see that it was like her frustration with herself, and then she's like, and I'm in such a bad mood, and I thought to myself, wow, this is just because we have to see we're all souls. The person, you never get mad at a personality. The personality is just the karmic assignment for that flesh. The karmic dharma for that flesh. Once Russell Brand said flesh puppy. What the fuck happened to him, by the way? He's like, we're all just flesh puppies, you know, but nothing real ever dies. And, so I need to be more careful. One, because people actually listen to me. Well, that's cool. And because I'm legit, you know? So, see, I'm not defending myself. But that, in a way, was like a defense of myself. But I'm tying it into the story. It wasn't that I was offended. And I feel so misunderstood, I swear, all the time. All I'm ever trying to do is help everyone. I know. It sounds weird. Most people think I'm either lying or fake or... I don't even know. But I can't help who I am. So, I volunteered at the EDD, by the way. I don't know if anyone else is having trouble getting through in LA. I got through to a fucking senator's office. Learned a lot about the government. And I had them file a case against the EDD. No one has answered the phone for 2 weeks. I was like, Garrett is the secretary at Allen, the 22nd district, whatever. There's districts, and then I'm a constituent of this guy's. So is the secretary of him. I'm like, Garrett, Poor Garrett. I've been emailing him daily. He's like, he's gonna be in my life for the rest of. Garrett's stuck with me. Love you, Garrett. I hope you're following me by now. I was like, I will volunteer. I am happy to volunteer hours. I've opened businesses, closed. I'm very capable to answer phones and take information. He just like chuckled. I'm dead serious. And Garrett, if you're following me, I'm still serious. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off. Bye.